was one of the original Cycle Path stores. A few years ago we started to transition the name just to take a little bit more control of our own future, and changed it to Sweet Pete's Bike Shops. We sell a lot of commuter bikes. We've always been pretty heavily involved in getting people from A to B, getting students to school and people to work. But we've always sold a lot of mountain bikes. Downhill, we're pretty active in that scene. Also a lot of road bikes, kids bikes, BMX, a little bit of everything. We've got the Sweet Pete's Club team, which we want people to ride. We also do a little bit of a road scene, and we also have the primary team, which is a downhill team as well. We carry Trek Giant in Kona. Trek's put a lot of effort into their road bike and full suspension mountain bike lines. So the new Madone is an absolutely gorgeous bike, a ton of new technology in it, and you'll see the Astana team racing to victory hopefully on it this year. The Bicycle Trade Association of Canada is a group of retailers and suppliers that speaks for the industry. It's basically just the hub for the industry. As far as retailers, I think we're up to about 250 or 300 members now. BTAC was pretty instrumental in the recent PST exemption on bikes and helmets and safety accessories. There are two big things coming up. BTAC is working hard to put on a crit race in Toronto that hasn't happened in a while. And also they're behind putting on a policy summit at the upcoming Green Living Show. The crit race will be held in the St. Lawrence Market area. We've tried to take into account all kinds of things. We want to make sure that the people in the area are happy about it and will support it. We want to make sure that there are good opportunities for viewing and also a good marketplace area. So I'm not entirely sure on the date, but it's coming. It's happening.
September is going to be our 30th anniversary, so this is our 30th year. The two locations that we have, one in Toronto and one in Oakville. We always have been involved and working very closely with competitive cyclists. It would be either road racing, that's where we originally started out, then when a triathlon comes around we got involved in that, and obviously the mountain bikes, but mainly working with performance-oriented cyclists. We have a racing team, which is under 23 development team, and it's nice to work with young people like this, because I like to see them develop and improve to their best ability. I've been involved myself in competitive cycling for the last almost 40 years. And I was involved in racing, road racing, crits, of course, and cyclocross and mountain bikes. The new thing that we brought in for this year is the Scott bike lines, which I'm very excited about it, because they're, as far as I'm concerned, they're the best, if not one of the best in the world when it comes to high-end racing bikes, mountain bikes or road bikes or tri bikes.
We're in our 11th year now, and basically it started because I realized there was a gap in the marketplace for women and mountain biking and women in cycling, and also learned as I became a certified national coach that men and women learn differently, and so we took that approach into pretty well everything that we do. Our marketing, the design of our jerseys, we're women specific on everything, and all of our coaching, it's women coaching women. We have women's only mountain bike camps up at Blue Mountain. We also have an all ages and ability level club that's Ontario wide now, so there's 7 chapters, and the age on that is 12 up to 62 we had last year, which is awesome, and all ages, all ability levels, shapes, sizes, ethnic background. Like, it's fabulous. It's a really wonderful snapshot of Canadian women now in our program. And we also have a women's only mountain bike relay. So for women who have thought about racing and maybe they're a little nervous or they just want to get out, it's a really fun grassroots event. And we did that for the first time last year, and we had about 120 women, and we're hoping this year to double that number. We just signed a deal with Trek and Gary Fisher, so we're really, really excited. We've got their WSD tour is coming up to our mountain bike camp, and they're also bringing their WSD, their Fit for Women tour, to our relay, which is going to add just so much for all the women coming to learn about the technology in a really fun, friendly way.
And you won an award last year from OCA.
Yeah, we did. When you're working from your heart and you're working with passion, sometimes the payoff isn't monetary, and certainly with Fly Girlz it isn't. So it's really wonderful when you're recognized by the governing body for the work that you're doing. So we were really excited about that.